Are you ready, or Brad?
My favorite band of the tour. In the town of Brest in France, we played with a bunch of 19-year-old Frenchmen who really had the joie de vivre.
Yeah. Slow Slider.
They were called the Slow Sliders.
Yeah.
Look out for them if you live in the West Brittany area.
What was the name of the group we played with in, this wasn't this particular tour, but in Stockholm? You were mentoring them, I think. The young girls
Oh yeah,
in Stockholm.
I forgot their name.
They were called like the Blue something Boys.
Oh yeah. Moon City Boys.
Moon City Boys.
Right, maybe?
City Boy. We had a group open for us for all our shows in the UK called
Proper
Ornaments.
Jesus.
They're blank on names. They're excellent. They're really cool.
In France also too was kind of unexpectedly good. In northern France we played some shows and it was nice. It was great.
I think we mostly let it flow. We don't really talk about what this record will sound like or anything, but I do think we consciously tried to make a record that sounded different than the previous records. But it's not something that we sit down and discuss or orchestrate in any way. The songs are just the songs we work on together, and it's just sort of what comes out. So a bit of both, I guess, is the answer.
Yeah, your influences change as you listen to music. Your relationship with music changes, I guess. So that came out of the record.
I'd like to hear the answer to this question. How's it been?
I feel like,
How you doing, boys?
I feel like when I joined the group, they became a band.
Exactly.
And I kind of feel like I gave them direction. No, I think, it's been a while.
It's been real.
Andy auditioned as the drummer originally.
Yeah, that didn't go so hot.
This is the only solid lineup we've ever had.
So Keegan
Every other member has been less than a year, so this is kind of like the band.
Keegan still has to carry all the bags.
Yeah,
Friend. Keegan did the artwork for Nationwide.
He did? Tell us more, Keegan.
It was just something like that I had found, like an old, a very obscure record actually, and I just adapted it to fit the Sacred Bones template, which is consistent throughout all the releases. And I do all the silk screening and such for Sacred Bones since the very beginning, so I sort of understood how to stretch that template. Still complied to the constraints of the template, but also sort of subverted it a little bit, and so the only consistent element is the type. It says Crystal Stilts and such in the way that it normally would on a Sacred Bones record. In 2009 is when I joined the band, and I don't know, I was friends with them beforehand, so we jumped right into recording the second album, In Love with Oblivion, shortly after that.
Some that we recorded and even some that we didn't, that had a surplus of songs. Like Nature Noir was kind of edited down from, we recorded more songs than are on the record, so we're sort of figuring out what we'll do with them, but we do have a lot of songs that have not yet been either released or fully recorded.
Available, at least you have some kind of account or record, even if it's not a financial record, there's some kind of log of how many of something was downloaded. So it kind of just gives you something to know rather than some unknown figure that's a free download, or an illegal download is like you have no idea how many people got your record illegally. You could maybe find out like fractions, but you can never really know. So on that, I think that's...
making a
tape or show.
I got a killer like 2713
Yeah.
of
I don't think we have any particular issues with free downloads. I mean, we haven't done much of it, right? But
Like for promotional purposes.
yeah, so we'd release a free song. I think our albums we put, we'd spend more time on the records. They only come out every couple of years. So I think for that reason, and we're not a band that makes a huge sum of money. So whatever money we could actually make from people buying the record, I think we'd like to make. But we don't have any philosophical arguments against free downloads. I'm proud of all the records in their own way. I don't know, to be honest. One song, I don't know.
People ask that question essentially every night at the merch thing. I'd say it's the same thing at Brad. But I think that the records have a good range across the three of them. So yeah, you can say, oh, I like the fast ones, then I might recommend the second album or something. Or I like the moody ones, or it's like, it depends.
I've actually sometimes when people have asked, I've actually pointed them in the direction of the song Sycamore Tree, the first song on the second LP, because it's long and it's sort of like I like that it has like, some instrumentally weird stuff, but it's also a song. That just happens to be an answer I've given in the past. You're checking out LaNouvellePapier.com, the United Nations of Online Music Journalism. And we're Crystal Stilts. Peace.